Hi guys. Today you are going to learn idiomatic phrases and phrasal verbs that can be used to talk about different generations. Here are some young people talking about the old people.
Have you noticed how the younger generation often goes on about how the older generation doesn't understand them?
Yeah, it's a common sentiment. I think sometimes the older generation can be to blame for not being open-minded and receptive to new ideas.
That's true, but I also feel like the younger generation tends to leave the older generation alone and dismiss their experiences too quickly.
I agree, there's a tendency to assume that they're out of touch with modern advancements or technology. However, we shouldn't forget that they have their own unique knowledge and wisdom.
I get that, but when it comes to embracing change or trying new things, the older generation can sometimes be set in their ways. It can be frustrating for the younger generation.
That's a fair point. It takes time for them to adapt, and sometimes they resist it altogether. However, on the positive side, their experience can provide stability and guidance.
Absolutely, and it's important for both generations to find a way to feel at ease with each other. The younger generation should try to understand where the older generation is coming from.
Agreed. Instead of blaming or leaving them alone, open and respectful communication can bridge the gap between the generations.
And it's essential for both sides to be themselves and express their thoughts and feelings. We should encourage the older generation to share their wisdom while also valuing the innovative ideas of the younger generation.
Definitely. On the whole, there's a lot to learn from each other. In general, we should strive for a balanced perspective that appreciates the strengths of both generations.
By and large, fostering mutual respect and understanding can lead to a more harmonious coexistence and ensure that the wisdom of the older generation is passed on while allowing for progress.
Let's go through the phrases you heard in the conversation. Go on about something or somebody means talk about something or somebody for a long time, especially in a boring or complaining way.
Don't go on about it.
I will go on about it a lot.
Don't go on about it.
I will go on about it a lot.
He's going on about you. He's going on about you.
You go on and on about community. You go on and on about community.
Be to blame for something means be responsible for something bad.
Prozac believes you're to blame for Eckhart's death. Prozac believes you're to blame for Eckhart's death.
We are to blame for the loss of your plan. We are to blame for the loss of your plan.
I'm to blame for everything. I'm to blame for everything.
Synonym. Be at fault.
He's at fault here. He's at fault here.
It doesn't matter who's at fault here.
She is.
It doesn't matter who's at fault here.
She is.
Leave somebody alone means stop annoying somebody.
All right, leave me alone. Leave me alone. All right, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Be out of touch with something means not know or understand what is happening in a particular subject or area.
He is wildly out of touch with his employees. He is wildly out of touch with his employees.
He's so out of touch with his feelings. He's so out of touch with his feelings.
You're out of touch. You're out of touch.
When it comes to something or doing something means when you are talking about something or doing something.
When it comes to defending. When it comes to defending.
When it comes to hunting. When it comes to hunting.
When it comes to love. When it comes to love.
When it comes to relationships. When it comes to relationships.
When it comes to something like this, no. Comes to something like this, no.
Be set in your ways means have attitudes and habits for a long time that you don't want to change.
Alan, you know you're pretty set in your way. Alan, you know you're pretty set in your way.
He's set in his ways. He's set in his ways. He can't.
Grumpy, set in his ways. Grumpy, set in his ways.
Feel or be at ease with somebody means feel comfortable and relaxed with somebody.
Feel more at ease with us. Feel more at ease with us.
That I was more at ease with other mice. That I was more at ease with other mice.
Be yourself means act naturally.
Yourself. Yourself.
Be yourself. Be yourself.
There are various idioms we can use to introduce a generalization. On the whole, in general, by and large.
On the whole, I think we'd better discard my theory. On the whole, I think we'd better discard my theory.
Well, history in general. Well, history in general.
By and large, I'm pleased with the test results. By and large, I'm pleased with the test results.
I'm tired in general. I'm tired in general.
Paradox. Resolve themselves, by and large. Paradox. Resolve themselves, by and large.
Okay guys, now we have come to the end of this video. Hopefully you make the most of this video. I invite you to use these idiomatic phrases and phrasal verbs in your day-to-day conversations and make them sound natural. See you next time. Subscribe the channel.